Groundbreaking Cancer Study Targets Black Women. By Darius Spearman, African Elements. The American Cancer Society initiated this pivotal study on May 7, 2024. The Voices of Black Women study aims to track 100,000 black women for 30 years across 20 U.S. states and Washington, D.C. These regions collectively represent over 90% of the U.S. black female population in this age group. Source: Landmark Study of Cancer in Black Women launches in 20 states. This project stands as the most extensive effort to investigate cancer risks among black women in the U.S. Certainly, it will provide invaluable insights into health disparities. Black women face significantly higher mortality rates from breast, cervical, and endometrial cancers compared to white women. This study seeks to understand the underlying causes of these disparities. It will explore medical histories, lifestyles, and experiences of racism. Consequently, the findings may transform cancer prevention and treatment for black women. Significant cancer mortality disparities affect black women compared to their white counterparts. Specifically, black women experience a 40% higher breast cancer mortality rate despite a lower incidence. Even more concerning, women under 50 face a breast cancer mortality rate double that of white women. Black women also have a 60% higher risk of dying from cervical cancer and nearly twice the risk of death from endometrial cancer. Additionally, black women have the lowest 5-year survival rate for breast cancer across all stages and subtypes. Source: Understanding Breast Cancer Racial Disparities. Breast cancer remains the leading cause of cancer death among black women. As of early 2022, over 4 million women in the U.S. were living with a history of invasive breast cancer. In the same year, doctors diagnosed an estimated 287,850 women with this disease, and 43,250 died from it. Interestingly, lifestyle modifications such as maintaining a healthy weight, staying active, and reducing alcohol intake could potentially prevent about 30% of breast cancers. Source: Breast cancer death rates are highest for black women again. The study is open to cancer-free black women aged 25 to 55 in specified states. This demographic covers over 90% of the U.S. black female population in that age range. Initially, participants will complete a comprehensive survey, followed by annual updates. Indeed, these efforts will compile a robust dataset over the decades. The study began recruiting with a pilot in Atlanta, Georgia, and Hampton Roads, VA, in October 2023 before expanding nationwide in May 2024. The criteria for participation are stringent. Participants must identify as black, be assigned female at birth or self-identify as women, and have no history of cancer. These women will complete periodic surveys focusing on behavioral, environmental, and lived experience factors over the study's 30-year span. Source: Massive Study of Cancer in Black Women announced, 100,000 subjects over 30 years. This extensive study will explore genetic and biological factors influencing breast cancer risks. Researchers aim to identify genetic differences between black and white women and analyze tumor genetics. Furthermore, the outcomes could improve risk prediction and treatment strategies, ultimately reducing cancer disparities. In summary, the ACS Voices of Black Women study is a pioneering effort in cancer research. It focuses on a high-risk demographic with the goal of informing and enhancing public health interventions. Moreover, this study is set to make significant contributions to the understanding and treatment of cancer in black women. The unprecedented scale and detailed approach of the Voices of Black Women study is critical. They aim to address the deeply ingrained cancer disparities affecting black women in the U.S. This vital research is expected to yield crucial data that will inform targeted interventions and policies. These strategies are intended to enhance cancer prevention and care for this historically underserved population. Support African Elements at patreon.com/AfricanElements to hear recent news in a single playlist. You can also gain early access to ad-free video content. About the author. Darius Spearman has been a professor of Black Studies at San Diego City College, where he has been pursuing his love of teaching since 2007. He is the author of several books, including Between the Color Lines, A History of African Americans on the California Frontier through 1890. You can visit Darius online at africanelements.org.